Good day everyone. Today we're going to make this beautiful crusty French baguette. It's really easy to make. First thing we need to do is grab 2 cups of warm water, add 1 tablespoon of yeast and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Get yourself a whisk, mix that together, and then we need to put it aside for like 5 minutes for the yeast to start eating the sugar and react. In the meantime, let's get a bowl. We've got 5½ cups of flour here, and we want to mix in 1½ teaspoons of salt. Don't forget that makes a big difference. Right, now let's not forget to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, now what we want to do, just put it in with the flour. Don't have to add it gradually or anything. Grab yourself a wooden spoon and just start mixing that in. Easier to do this with a spoon right now so your hands don't get too sticky. Okay, scrape it off on the side, and we need to start using our hands, clean hands. Alright, just work it in, work it around the bowl. We want to try and get as much as possible from the outsides that are stuck. Knead it at the same time. We're going to be kneading it for about 5-6 minutes after this. Going to get a workout. Alright, get everything off the side, and let's transfer it onto the tabletop. Alright, just start your kneading. Right, kind of use I guess you call it the heel of your hand and the bottom of your hand, just to push it down, kind of turn it. We want to stretch that gluten out. Yeah, just push it through. The dough is nice and warm, so it feels pretty good. Alright, once you've done it for 5 minutes, it's the technique I use. Kind of like having a stand mixer in your hands. Kind of turn it and push it at the same time. As you can see, after like 5 minutes, the dough has kind of changed consistency. Of course, if you do have a stand mixer, you can use that. Alright. Okay, see, it springs back. That's when you know it's ready. Alright, grab yourself another bowl. I want to put a little bit of oil in here so it doesn't stick. There we go, you can cover it with a wet towel, or I'm using some cling film here. Put it on loosely so it has room to expand a little bit. Alright, what we want to do now is we want to put it in the oven on the proof setting, if you have that. If not, just put it into a warm place. And we want to put it in for about 1 hour. I'm setting a timer for 59 minutes. Alright, throw it in there. Go and have a cup of tea. Alright, as you can see, it has grown at least twice the size. Beautiful, the yeast has worked. Let's grab it out of the bowl. Get as much as you can and just work it a little bit. Want to get all that air out. Alright, what you want to do is You can make it into 2, but I like to make it into 4 separate baguettes, at about the right size for me. So split it into 2 and then split it into 4. Alright, next thing we need to do is we need to make it into a rectangle. Grab yourself a rolling pin. It doesn't have to be exact. If you're making 2, it's about a 9 by 13, but you can kind of see what size I make it. If it sticks, you can put a little bit of flour on, but in general, you're not going to need it. Alright, kind of a rough triangle. And you want to get it from the side and want to roll it up. There we go. Kind of pinch the ends. And grab yourself a baking sheet. Put a little avocado oil here just to stop it sticking. And then throw it on the tray. Now what we need to do the other 3. Let me speed this up. It's kind of fun to watch. Okay, number 3. Oh, that one definitely looks the best. Alright, once you've done that, you want to put them back in the oven to proof. That'll be about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, of course, heat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now they're proof for 20 minutes, and we want to make 3 little cuts on each one. Alright, put them in the oven. About 22 to 25 minutes. Okay, look at that, beautiful. Right, just leave them out for a few minutes and then transfer them to a rack to cool down. Not the country. We don't want to give them to a rack. Alright, let's have a look. Look at that, beautiful. That's it, pretty simple. Right, please like and subscribe, and next week we'll do something completely different.